Now, a GoFundMe page that was set up to raise money for Mr. Thomas Markle has apparently raised £40,000, beating its initial target of 10,000. We are told that that page was spearheaded by the one and only Lady C. Collins. Such a beautiful heart. This woman, Lady C. Collins, speaks very highly of Thomas Markle. So she set this page up following Thomas Markle's 80th birthday as a gift. Thomas Markle has been in and out of hospital, we know, following suspected stroke. And he has always voiced his concerns of how he hasn't seen his grandchildren, Meghan Markle, despite all of them living in United States. Thomas Markle was due to walk Meghan Markle down the aisle during the wedding between Meghan and Prince Harry, but he suffered a stroke or a heart attack or something of a sort before the wedding, and therefore he was unable to perform those duties on the day. But shortly before then, there was a controversy following photographs of Mr. Thomas Markle Sr. Being leaked to paparazzis of him trying out a suit that he was going to be wearing for the day. And this didn't go well with Meghan Markle because Meghan thought that, Mr. Thomas Markle had leaked these photographs on purpose to try and make money out of the sole wedding of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. But since then, Thomas Markle has maintained that the relationship between him and his daughter has nearly enough vanished. She hasn't seen her since, after the wedding to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's entrance into the royal family. He says he used to see Meghan Markle back in the days. He used to love his daughter, but all of that changed when Meghan Markle's life turned around for the better. Meghan seemed to have forgotten his roots, have forgotten people who supported her. This man saw Meghan Markle through thick and thin, ensured that she went to all the best schools in town. And this is what he gets. It's come down to friends fundraising for him. And where Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, who are both living this lavish life in California, United States, sleeping in these 1 million mansions and failing to look after, Meghan Markle's dad, who so much needs that support. These hospital bills can be very, very expensive, and this is a man who surely should have been maybe, struggling to make ends meet, let alone not in good health. And we also know that Meghan Markle's sister, Samantha Markle, has also not been going through, some easy sort of life in terms of her health recently. So this money, I'm sure, that was raised, the £40,000, is going to come a very long way towards helping Mr. Markle to live a happy life, or at least pay off some of those debts, etc. Now, Lady C. Collins, we are told, issued a statement via the GoFundMe page thanking everybody who has been part of these campaigns for raising that money, and that she hopes this money will, of course, go a long way towards helping Mr. Thomas Markle. But sitting here wondering what Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are thinking after this great news, where they should have been, spearheading these campaigns of providing for, Thomas Markle, he's Meghan Markle's father. Okay, Prince Harry's father-in-law, it is their responsibility ultimately to, provide for him despite what has been going on. And also looking at this situation, it reminds us that sometimes friends will actually come across as very important, more than people that we usually expect to be bailing us out from, difficult situations. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below and stay subscribed here at Francis Page Media, where you always come to catch up with all the latest that is going on in the world of our British royals.